Let's meet your Philadelphia 76ers. At the shooting guard position, at 6'8", number 9. Starting at power forward, at 6'8", number 28, the other forward, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At guard, 6'3", number 0, at center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Williams' shot is good.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Now here's Miller. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Tries the spin move. Here's Ball. The rebound by Yabusele.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And stolen by Williams. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Miller outside. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Yabusele.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
Here's Ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Miller on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Let's go with a 3. Bridges misses.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Embiid gets the bucket.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 73.
And Charlotte making a change here.
Philadelphia.
A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. Number 1, the Hornets. The Sixers, 3rd.
Both teams have been terrorizing the offensive glass, and those extra possessions have resulted in extra points.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Salon. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Joining us for the 76ers home game, Diplo.
Yeah, a guy who loves this city and loves these Sixers. And he has to be in a good mood with how they've been performing so far.
Now here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Yes, it's good.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Now here's Miller. No points so far. Here's Maxey. An easy 2 on the layup.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here's Charlotte now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Micic. Richards with a screen. From 18 feet away. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Maxey. Takes a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Nick Richards. Miles Bridges is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Micic in at the point guard position. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Here's Richards. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Curry. Back to Richards. Now Bridges. Releases. Some solid defense from Martin. Lowry surveys the D. Here's Embiid. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. Joel Embiid on top.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Pass to Micic. Now here's Richards. Inside, Embiid with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Oubre. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Back to Curry. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Here's Yabusele. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's Lowry. Goes back up, out to Oubre, pass to Lowry. Sinks it from distance. Lowry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Martin to win the drought. Curry, no good. The Sixers lead by 16. Now Lowry, averaging around 5 points a game. Embiid inside. Richards is there. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate. Pass to Ball. Back to Green. Bridges, a screen on Martin. Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
How about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. They get it back. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Hornets.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Maxey. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Outside, Green. George against Bridges. And here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's George. Over Green. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And Paul throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's ball. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. If you were in the locker room of one of these struggling teams, what would you be saying?
I'd be too mad to talk. Shaqzilla gonna keep stomping everyone and breaking stuff until we start winning.
Well, you know what, Ernie? I might take a little bit more of a diplomatic approach, just a bit.
Rawr! Shaqzilla needs wins. Rawr!
Thanks for trying to bring some civility to the telecast. And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it.
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah, especially when you slow down the word comfortable. You actually seen better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And the Hornets with possession here. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Maxey. On the take. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Now when on ball, and you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark, he's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
It's George on the wing. Green covering. Good work there as it goes. George has got 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Outside, Green. Bridges outside. Miller outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's Miller. Still no points. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by George.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Bridges. 6 points for him. Outside for Green. Fires the 3. The rebound by Maxey.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Embiid. George for 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside, Green.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Martin, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Number 6.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's Ball. And he lays it up and in. Ball's got 6.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now here's Maxey. 22 points for him. Now here's Ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
And the bucket is good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
The 3 from Ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. A clear look for Embiid. And here's another one for the Sixers.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball against Maxey. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Maxey's got 26 points. And 1:01 left in the third. Ball passes to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Miller outside. Williams with the screen. Gordon pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Curry against Gordon, and there's the lob.
Miller going upstairs. He loves to make the crowd say, ooh-wee.
Philadelphia has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Gordon, and stolen by Williams. Left side Curry. Here's Miller. 4-3, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Seth Curry, Nick Richards out there with Trey Mann, and it's Micic in at the 1.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Richards, the pass to Curry. Here's Micic. Just 5 to shoot. Curry against Martin. Curry gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Back to Martin. Hauled in by Curry.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Micic. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, B.A. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Now here's Miller. That 3's off the mark. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Martin finds Gordon. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Drummond, high post, working on Williams for 3. Gordon hits a 3-pointer.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Miller outside. Williams a screen on Martin to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Ball against Lowry. Driving inside. Shoots over ball. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent play call that time by Lowry, breaking up the defense with the pick and roll to create a shot for himself.
Down low. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Drummond. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with most teams so close in talent level, it takes a monumental effort to sweep an opponent in 4 games. But that's exactly how they capped off their season series against the Hornets.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyrese Maxey.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Martin. Tries again. Drummond with the ball. Gordon outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Drummond. Lowry right side. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, congratulations. A quality win tonight. What enabled you to secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
The toughness showed and paid off. Thanks, Joel.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
Make your hell gaming.